All right, as promised, we're going to get started at 10 o'clock. Hi, everyone, and welcome to i3 Vertical's Point of Sale's fourth installment of our webinar series. For those of you who weren't able to join us for our previous webinars, my name is Kimberly Montgomery, and I am the marketing manager here at i3 POS. If you're on our mailing list, I'm the one sending out those emails, posting to social media, and managing all that is marketing here at i3, including hosting our webinars. Thank you so much for joining us today. I want to remind everyone that you are all in listen-only mode, meaning that we cannot hear or see you. We will have time for questions at the end, so please feel free to type your questions into the chat box on the collapsible panel to the right of your screen at any point during the presentation. Please note that this webinar is being recorded and will be sent out via email at a later date, as well as posted on our website at www.i3pos.com. For today's webinar, we have guest presenter Kelly Dyball from GoDaddy Social here to discuss ways in which you can leverage social media for your restaurant or bar. And both I and our sales director, Richard Cox, will also briefly discuss NCR Aloha Essentials, Mobile Pay, i3 Merchant Solutions, and more. So I'd like to take a minute to introduce our guest presenter, Kelly Dyball, who is a senior marketing specialist from GoDaddy Social. Kelly started at GoDaddy in 2018 and has since worked in customer development, event management, and webinars. She hosts free educational webinars for teaching businesses how to grow their brand on social media and manage the reputation online. So without further ado, I'm going to change the screen and Kelly can take it away. So one moment here. Gonna give this to Kelly.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for having me today. Welcome to our webinar. We've got some really great tips for you guys, and I really can't wait to talk to you about how you can strengthen your social media presence. So it is such a perfect time for your business to capture the attention of new customers on social media with fun and creative content. And we know that times it can be difficult to come up with some ideas for engaging content while you're busy running your business. So don't worry, because we have some great ideas that we are going to share with you today. And just a little bit about GoDaddy Social. We've been around for about 10 years now, and we work with local businesses all over the United States, helping businesses with their social media while also taking care of helping them connect with their customers, whether they're open, whether they're not open, but really just strengthening that connection. And so that's what we do with GoDaddy Social. But we're also here today to give you some free tips on how to make sure that you're really getting the most out of your social media sites, and more importantly, you're really connecting with your customers right now. And also, we know times are difficult through this global pandemic. So GoDaddy's actually offering a lot for our customers right now, because we understand you need us more now than ever. So we are providing free educational webinars and ebooks so that you can help continue to market your business and use social media. And we actually have launched Open We Stand, which is this hashtag in the top right corner. So if you go to openwestand.org, we have free resources, inspiration, and connection to everyday entrepreneurs to really help offer you creative solutions on how to keep your businesses open if they have to be closed during this time. So you can check that out at openwestand.org. So hello, everyone. I know Kim gave me a brief intro earlier. Like she said, my name is Kelly Dyball, and I have been with GoDaddy for 2 years, and I host these educational webinars. We do about 2 to 3 of them a week, and they're really great right now just to connect with business owners and really help you strengthen your online reputation and social media through this time. So a couple tips we have for you today. We're going to first talk about how to tap into user-generated content. We're also going to talk about how to run an Instagram contest or a giveaway. And then we're going to talk about using your Instagram stories to connect. And then we're also going to hit how to use seasonal content to stay top of mind. And last but not least, how to share your positive reviews and respond to them. So let's go ahead and dive into our first tip today, tapping into user-generated content. So one way you can tap into user-generated content is you can repost customers' photos on your page. Consumers are sharing their favorite summer activities, maybe outdoor spots places to grab happy hour drinks, all on social media through posts and stories. So what you want to do is monitor your Instagram account by watching your tags, your comments, and your likes, and see who's talking about you online. So 75% of consumers will share a positive experience with a brand, and consumers are also 70% more likely to make a purchase with a company after a good interaction. So this really shows that no matter the social network, a good interaction or a positive experience really does wonders for your brand. And user-generated content, it doesn't have to be difficult. Actually, it's pretty much a simple process. It's just asking your customers to repurpose their content for your brand. So here's a couple examples I pulled for you guys today. And on the left, we have Postino's Wine Cafe. And you can tell this is a user-generated post because at the very bottom of their caption, they use a camera emoji and tag the original user who posted the photo. So you can repurpose photos to promote any kind of menu items, maybe drink specials, anything that people are posting. You can repost it, add a caption explaining maybe like a new menu item, like kind of how they do here, a recipe for at-home happy hour, and then give credit to the person who originally posted the photo because it thanks them for coming in and also thanks them for sharing their experience with their followers. And then on the right, we have Fate Brewing Company, and they're saying starting the week off right. They've got a picture of a beer out in it looks like a lovely outdoor park sitting in the grass. So definitely keep an eye on your tags, your comments, your likes, see who's talking about you, and go ahead and repost photos to your page, to your stories, etc. And so, like I said, when you find great content from someone that's posting about your business, you can repost it or you can add it to your story. A couple ways you can do it. You can use a reposting app. You can also just message the user who originally posted the photo, send them a thank you for posting it, ask if you can have access to the photo so you can repost it on your company's page, and then make sure to thank them for sharing the photo. So here's a cute little picture of a dog that someone brought onto the patio at Fate Brewing Company, and their caption is, just a reminder, your furry friends are always welcome on our patio, hashtag pups of fate, and then tagged the original user. And then on the right, another Postino's who is trying to have a hashtag Postino patio picnic this weekend, and then tagged in the original user who shared the photo. And then mention customers, so tag them, thank them for sharing the original photo. You can use the camera emoji. That's one of the most popular ways to do that, as you have seen in some of these examples. So you can use the camera emoji, and then you can just add in the handle of the person who originally posted it. You also can use the tagging feature and when you go to post the photo, and that's done here on the right. You can see on the bottom left corner of Diego Pops, you can see a little person icon, and then you can see the person's name in the photo who originally posted it. So you want to make sure you're tagging the customers who originally posted the photo because it's a great way to thank your fans of the business for coming in and also for sharing content and their experience about your business. So you can add their handle, you can use the tagging feature, you can use the camera emoji, you can even do all of them and then just add the user's handles to give them credit and thank them for sharing the image. So a couple more examples from Diego Pops. On the left, they use this original photo to promote their Taco Monday special, and then on the right, just someone out enjoying Scottsdale's weather while they can, and then tagging the original user. And here's another example. Here's Olive and Ivy, and this was originally posted by a customer, and they captioned it, "Sit back, relax, and let us take care of the cooking." And it's a cute little picture of her and her baby sitting at the table and enjoying some breakfast. And then here we have the Henry, and this is these are Facebook posts I screenshotted. So on the left, they've got someone knows how to start their week off right, and it's a cute little pup on their patio. They've got a coffee on the table, and then they tagged the original account that posted the photo. And then same on the right, they repurposed this photo to promote their Father's Day special, just saying celebrate celebrating dads at home with cocktails to go is the best way to celebrate Father's Day, and then tagging the user who originally posted the photo. All right, so a couple of these posts had some hashtags in it. So we're going to talk about branded hashtags. So another great tip to see what your customers are posting at your business is to use branded hashtags. And those are hashtags that match your business's name. And then your customers can use them. They can repost your picture with them, and then you can see what's being posted about your business. And it's an easier way to really find who is talking about your business and share it. So if you don't have a branded hashtag, that's okay. We can talk about creating one. So I want to reach the focus over to the photo. We've got Social Tap Scottsdale. This is a user-generated post. And then if you can see the hashtags, it starts off with hashtag Social Tap Scottsdale. So your branded hashtag can be as simple as hashtag the name of your business. Or you can get a little bit more creative. You can also add different local hashtags for where your business is located. You can add some fun trending hashtags. So here they've got Scottsdale, Arizona, which is where this is located. They've got Saturday vibes, they've got Scotch, they've got hashtag weekend. So you can add a little fun, a little flair hashtags in there as well, just kind of relating what your picture is about, because the more specific you get with the branded hashtags, more people will be able to follow your picture and kind of see what's being used with that hashtag. So you want to create a hashtag that's unique to your brand, one that your loyal fans can use to talk about your business. And it can be something as simple, like I said, hashtag the name of your business, or you can get a little bit creative. So using hashtags on Instagram and Facebook, it's a great way to elevate your captions. And the hashtags you use should be trending and popular. And you also should incorporate some hashtags that are relevant to your brand, your local area, and your industry. So here's another example. Here's Fate Brewing Company, and they use a couple hashtags. The first one is hashtag Fate Brewing AZ, and that is their branded hashtag. They also have a couple fun industry hashtags. They've got AZ Beer, drink local beer. They've got local ones for Scottsdale, Arizona, Old Town Scottsdale. They even have beerography, beer time, keep it local. So by adding in these hashtags, you're really elevating your caption, your picture, and you're getting more eyes on your photo, because people can be searching hashtags. People will start using these hashtags, and then you can see who is talking about your business and what you can repost. So you can actually add up to 30 hashtags per post, but when you go over 10, we start to see engagement drop. So we personally recommend a solid 2 to 5 branded hashtags, and then depending on the post, you can add in a little bit more, just based on what's relevant to what you're posting. So if we're going to talk about how to search branded hashtags, this is really neat. So I do recommend after this webinar, sitting down, spending some time really doing some research and finding a couple solid hashtags to use for your business, for your brand. And you can do that by first starting off by searching them and see what's even relevant. So on the far left here, I did a search for hashtag Scottsdale, Arizona, and you can see the first hashtag that pulls up, it tells you underneath how many people are currently talking about that hashtag. So there's currently 415,000 posts with this hashtags. And it also pulls up a bunch of related hashtags that people are using along with what I originally searched, hashtag Scottsdale AZ. So you can kind of get a feel for what's being used the most, what's popular, how many people are actually looking at it, how many people are using it. And then when I go to click hashtag Scottsdale, Arizona, if you go to the next one, it shows you all the posts that people are currently using talking about this. And you can kind of scroll down, see what people are posting with the hashtag. It also pulls up related hashtags that people are using along with the original one you posted. So you can see the related ones to Scottsdale, Arizona are Phoenix, Arizona, local AZ, and the abbreviations. And then on the right, I did another just fun one, hashtag burger, and you can see there is 16.9 million people currently using and talking about this. So you obviously want to use the hashtags with the most people searching it, and you can narrow it down. You can be really specific based on your town, your city, wherever you're located, and then you can use fun industry ones kind of that relate to your post. So if you have something with beer, burgers, whatever kind of happy hour special, definitely use whatever targeted hashtag you're using in your posts. And then on the right, it just shows you, when I clicked on hashtag burger, you can see all the posts people are posting with the hashtag, and you can see different related hashtags they're using along with it. And it's really great too, because you can also get some ideas by searching for hashtags of what people are posting. So if you're just having a blank mind one day and you're like, oh, I want to post a picture about a burger special, but you need some inspiration, you can go ahead and search hashtags and kind of get some inspiration from what other people are posting using that hashtag. So like I said, you want to incorporate local hashtags too. So you can do abbreviations, you can do the city, the town, even like the shopping center you're located in. This really grabs the attention of people specifically searching for businesses like yours in the area on Instagram. So for example, foodies in Austin really love using hashtag ATX Eats. So just be specific, use local ones. A lot of these examples I showed you use the hashtag Old Town Scottsdale, because that is where all the restaurants and bars are mainly located here in Scottsdale. So that's a good one to use. So just be a little bit specific to your location, where your business is at, and then different fun and industry hashtags as well. All right, now we're going to talk about our second tip, how to run an Instagram contest or a giveaway. So running a contest on Instagram or Facebook, it's an engaging way to nudge your followers into action and also to offer them something special. So you can offer something like free products, maybe discounts, coupons, or you can even just ask your followers to participate. So one thing you can do, well, first and foremost, you need to ensure you're doing everything above board. And this means taking a few minutes to really learn the rules for Instagram contests, because the last thing you want to do is put all this time and effort to get a contest up and running and then have it taken down for violating Instagram's policy. So a couple of things to highlight. So your contest must include rules, terms, and eligibility requirements. And you also have to make it clear that your contest is not sponsored or associated with Instagram. And Instagram is all about being visual, even when it comes to contests and giveaways. So your contest needs to have a graphic or something that's really engaging and eye-catching. So if you want to you can create a graphic that's just going to draw people in, or you can simply just post a photo that's really eye-catching to the user. So these are really great photos to use. This is Takaya, and they posted different contests for each one of their locations. So if you start on the left, obviously these are closed now, but they still have all the rules and instructions for how they have the contest when it was open. So they said, to kick off the weekend, we're giving two lucky followers a chance to win a meal on us. To enter, like this post, tag someone you want to go to Takai with, and you must be following our account. We'll announce by the end of the day. And then in the middle, we're celebrating Taco Tuesday. We're giving away free tacos, and they are giving a code on Postmates. And then on the right, they have another one, and they're giving away a $50 gift card. So post an eye-catching photo, and then also make it simple by having how people can enter, like, comment, tag, or follow you, however you want to do it. And we're going to talk about how to make it engaging in the next slide. So to create an engaging contest, you can ask your followers to comment and tag their friends in your post. And this is probably the best way I would recommend doing a contest, because by asking your followers to tag others in your comments, it gives your profile more attention from people that aren't following you, who then are drawn to your page. They see the contest, they see your amazing food and menu, and then they're going to start following you, and then they could potentially start coming in and being a new customer of your business. So that's probably one of the best things we suggest, is to ask people to follow you, of course, and then to tag friends in your comments on the post. And then you can even also ask them to repost it to their story. And then even on here, they have repost this picture with their branded hashtag tacos for two. So make it pretty simple. You don't have to have these really long rules and captions for it. Just short and sweet. Post a photo that's really eye engaging and catching to your audience, and lay out the rules, and also let them know when you're going to announce the winner too. So asking customers to share on your story, or even you communicating your contest through your story too. So use your stories to communicate your contest, and you can even ask your customers to repost it, because the more times people are going to see it, the better chance they have entering or resharing. So you can communicate on your story, just like you're posting on your feed that you're doing a contest, repost it to your story, even create a few stories to go along with. Then also use your Instagram story to announce the winners. Coco Madera did here. They had a couple sides as you tapped through, they announced their Instagram winners, and they even let people know what the prize was. So by saying what people are winning too, people will be like, oh, I didn't win that, but $100 gift card sounds great. So I'll start following you and look out for your next contest. Because who doesn't like free food? So it's a great thing to give away. And then something else you can do too is you can join forces for a giveaway. So you can team up with other businesses and do a shared giveaway. And that way it gets posted on all the profiles of the businesses involved. And so, you know, if one business has followers, they're going to see the other business's page and vice versa. So it's just more opportunity to get more eyes on your page. So here we have, and this was the Ivy Buckhead did a contest and a giveaway with High Country Outfitters, and they said to enter you must follow both accounts. For an extra entry, you can tag 3 friends and tell us why your dad needs this. So you can make it fun. Like earlier they said, tag a friend you want to go get free tacos with. Here says tag 3 friends and tell us why your dad needs this. So they did this for around Father's Day. So it was like a Father's Day giveaway. And then they also said for an extra 2 entries, post it to your story and tag us. So it's just more opportunity for more people to see your page, to see your post. And then, each business will be able to post it. The more people see it, the more people will enter, then start following you and potentially become your customer. So giveaways overall, great way to get people engaged and bring in new business. Once someone wins a giveaway, word travels through the telephone pole to their friends and families, who then become your customers. All right, now we're going to talk about Instagram stories. And Instagram stories is one of my favorite things to talk about, because it's such a great way to easily connect with your customers and to really show them that raw behind the scenes of your business. So get consistent with Instagram stories. It can be fun using this because you can use your Instagram stories to just polish it in the moment content. So you can post photos and videos of your restaurant. You can share new ideas, maybe new menu items, different happy hour specials, all of the above, to keep your followers engaged with everything that's happening at your business. So you can share user-generated posts like we talked about in the beginning, but you also can share those on your stories. So when you get tagged in a post, go ahead and repost it to your story. So by doing that, you'll click the arrow. If you get tagged in a post, you'll click on the arrow in the top right corner of your home page. If it has a notification, you'll be tagged in. You'll get a message of what you were tagged in, and you can repost that to your story. And when you're reposting it to your story, you can add different geotags, different hashtags, tag your customers in it, all the above, just to add some more fun and flair, and really just sharing on your story what your customers are saying about your business. You know, there are different experiences there, so you want to share that with your audience. So here's a couple more. We've got Buck and Ryder on the left, we've got Pomo Pizza, and these are all repurposed photos from customers originally posting them. You can see in the middle they have the geotag for Pomo Pizza, and they also have their own tags in them as well. And then on the far right, they've got another repost of their gelato as well. So you can also use your stories to post updates. So you can post updates about new menu items, if you have different seasonal menus that you're rotating, if you have happy hour specials or any other kind of daily, weekly specials. So right now, I know in Arizona, a lot of places are doing like really like family style takeout, since some of our restaurants are closed, some of them are minimum, are taking smaller occupancy. So these are some really cool ideas. Diego Pops is doing, they posted this of their takeout deals. They listed all their menu, and then they also have an adult lunchbox at the bottom, just saying everything that comes in it and the price. And then on the right, if you kind of click through their stories, this shows you what their specials are. So here's a picture of their adult lunchbox, and it tells you can choose 3 tacos or 1 burrito and a can of beer for only $10. And then they have their geotag Diego Pops as well. So anything that's kind of going on with your business updates daily, you want to keep your customers in the loop with, and definitely share that with your Instagram stories, because it can be more in the moment. So here's a couple more ideas from Volante Scottsdale, and here is a few pictures of their new dessert items. And kind of as you click through, you see them. And then the last photo on the right is a repurposed photo from a customer who originally posted. And it's pretty cool because this is Scottsdale AZ that reposted this. And then post updates. So be informative, share updates about your business. Here's an example of Pomo, and they had a service industry day. So they reposted this on their story and just let people know we're having an industry day. Come on down. And then on the right, this was a video of them kind of showing all their specials, their happy hour for all the industry people that they were hosting at the Biltmore Mall. So anything fun behind the scenes, definitely share videos. You can share pictures. It doesn't have to be super polished. It's kind of that raw, authentic connection, like I said earlier. And then if you have a food truck, this is a really great idea to kind of post where your food truck's going to be, maybe like what your menu is going to be. So here's a couple examples with Maple and Ash, and on the left we'll kind of go through. It says food truck schedule, Saturday lunch, June 20th, 12 to 1:30, and then they have where they're going to be located. And then in the middle they have their menu, and then on the right they have a screenshot of a map with a location of where exactly they're going to be parked, so customers know. And this is really great because if you have a food truck and it kind of rotates places, rotates days, this is a really great way to really inform your customers and your audience where it's going to be and what you're offering, so they know ahead of time where to look for you, or just to where to find you. And then also post something that your customers will see and immediately really catch their eye to come in for a meal. So customers, I mean, whenever I see food on Instagram, it really draws my attention, especially if it's something new. I'm always looking for new spots to try, new menu items. So if you have things like that, definitely post. If you have some downtime in the restaurant, take pictures of the food you're cooking and sending out. So here's Farm and Craft, and here's just a couple pictures of some of their menu items for brunch, and then they have a bowl on the left. And then yeah, so post food. People love to see food, especially if they're hungry. It'll really catch their attention, and then they'll be like, oh, I know where I'm going for breakfast tomorrow, or oh, I would love to order something for lunch. I'm gonna go pick it up. And then Instagram highlights too. So Instagram highlights, you can categorize your stories and save them on your profile. So normally when you post an Instagram story, it only posts on your page for about 24 hours. So by using Instagram highlights, on the right, you can see I have a little turquoise box, and you can see they have reviews and they have specials. So you can create Instagram highlights in different categories. And then what you can do is after you create them, you can go through all your stories in the archives and you can save them to the highlights. So anytime a customer goes to your profile and clicks on the highlight category, they then can kind of click through and see what is saved under there. And it doesn't only save there for 24 hours, it saves there permanently. So like on the left, this was a click from their specials, and this was just a story that they saved to it. So you can find a couple of categories that really match your business. So you can do things like drinks, you can do a highlight for daily specials. Reviews is really great too, even different menu items. So save a couple highlights and you can go through your stories and add them all to the highlights so that your customers then can go on anytime and kind of see those highlights that have been saved. All right, and we're going to talk about using seasonal content to stay top of mind. So another way to really keep your content fresh is to post seasonal content to attract new customers. So, I mean, we're just going through summer. I guess summer is almost over. We're going to shortly start heading into fall, but definitely take advantage of what season it is, different menu items and specials that you have for it. So post content about the time of year. So here we have Postinos again, and they're talking about one of their summer seasonal cocktails called Holly's Way. They include in the caption what's in it, and then they have a post of the bottle of wine that they use. And then on the right, they also have their boredom bottle special for curbside pickup. And they say you can get a Borda Bruschetta and a bottle of wine for only $25. So by posting what kind of seasonal and menu items specials you're having, it really keeps your customers engaged with what's going on at your business. And then here we got Diego Pops, and they have a taco special on a Monday, $3 all day long, killer deal. They post their special every week just so people know what to expect, and they know where they're going on Mondays for $3 tacos. And then on the right, the Lodge, they have a new Nashville hot chicken sandwich and a wrap. So they posted this as a new menu item on their Instagram page. And then here Go Pops again, a couple new specials they had. So they had ceviche on the left, and they use this to tell people about their happy hour. And they also have a mariachi band. And then on the right, this was a new margarita as well, and just letting people know what's in it. So by sharing happy hours and daily specials, just keeps your content fresh. It lets people know that you're kind of rotating new menu items and trying things out. So if a customer I've been going to Diego Pops, all the time. So when I see that they have new menu items, it gets me really excited to go back and see them. And then you can also celebrate holidays. So you can create specials that brings people in for holidays. So this was around Father's Day. And you also want to make sure that you're posting specials you're doing for holidays a little bit in advance so people kind of know where they're going to go when they're making their plans, especially if they need to make reservations. So here they did surprise dad with a custom engraved bottle of bourbon for Father's Day. This is what you can choose from. Order by Monday, link in bio. So you can post around holidays if you have different specials. If you have a set menu, let your customers know about that in advance. And then use hashtag holidays to stay top of mind too. So post specials that you're having for major holidays. We had Arizona Restaurant Week not too long ago, so Arizona Restaurant Week was really popular to use while restaurants were having a set menu and different specials. And then on the right, they use hashtag Happy Father's Day for a Father's Day post as well. And if you're just having weekly specials, I mean, you can use hashtag Taco Tuesday, hashtag Wine Wednesday, things like that. You just really want to stay relevant in what you're talking about with your hashtags, your captions, your photos, and all of that. And then celebrate unofficial holidays too. So you can go on Google and search unofficial holiday calendar, and I kid you not, there are so many unofficial holidays that come up. So Taco Tuesday is a big one. There was even like National Rosé Day not too long ago, National Barbecue Day. So find unofficial holidays that relate to your business and create content around that. So here is just a post for Taco Tuesday that Toca Madera did. They're letting people know to tag your crew. You can have a chance to win a $100 gift card. So this is a really simple contest that they did too using the hashtag. And then here's a post for National Rosé Day not too long ago. Anything that you find that really relates to your business, you can create a special and create a post and photo around it as well. And then if you have food trucks, definitely share your food truck info too. I know we talked about this with Instagram stories, but also share it on your feed. So here was the same Maple and Ash food truck. They did a picture of their burger, and then note that they tagged all of these places in their photo. So they tagged all of these shopping centers and areas around where they were going to be parked up, so that people can kind of see and get an idea for where they're going to be, especially knowing all these tags that are in it. And we're going to hit our last topic on sharing your positive reviews and respond. So another way you can really foster a large community and stay engaged is responding to your reviews, both negative and positive. So as a small business owner, you know better than anyone that a positive word of mouth is a powerful marketing tool and really the best way to spread the word about all the great things customers can expect. So one of the most essential parts of that process is responding to each one of your reviews that comes in for your business. And remember, your review response doesn't only benefit the individual who left the review, but every person that goes to your page to confirm your hours or to look at your location or check your star rating can read all your reviews, and they can also read how you address them. So address them personalized. So here we have Mike saying, I love this place. The wait staff is exceptional. Food is right. The beer is cold. When the restaurant started opening, this was the first place I wanted to go. And the owner responded, thrilled to hear that you love our place, Mike. Thanks for the kind words. Come back and visit us again real soon. And then left his name and general manager. So it just puts a personalized touch. It's not an automatic response that you would copy and paste. So create a personalized touch and really just acknowledge what the customer is reviewing and writing about your business. And then once customers see that you've really sat down and taken the time to respond to a review, you can tell how much you really value your customers, and then that person on your page might be more likely to do business with you. So when a customer has a positive experience at a business, it's less likely to occur to them to write a review rather than if they've had a negative one. So remind customers who have had positive experiences at your business about your presence on review sites and showcase your store's other positive reviews. So here is another example, and this was Morgan, left a review, amazing work done by Sue. She altered a dress for me last minute, was very fairly priced and communicated well through the entire process. Absolutely would recommend. And then Sue commented back, Morgan, your recommendation means a lot. It's my pleasure to work on those for you. I'm wishing you all the best. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything else. All the best, made by Sue. So by adding that personalized touch. And then let's talk about negative reviews. So personally, I don't do business with anyone who doesn't have a few reviews out there unless it's a new business. So what might even seem weirder is that I'm more inclined to trust a company if their reviews include a couple negative posts as well, because someone who's been around and has no negative reviews appears to be hiding bad feedback, even though that's certainly not always the case. But so pro tip to you guys, don't delete bad reviews. Instead, you want to reply to them. So by responding to a negative review, it shows that you care, it shows that you're honest, and it also shows how you react to unhappy customers. And that kind of candor really earns a lot of goodwill. So I cannot stress enough how far that goodwill will carry in a social climate like what we're experiencing today. So here's an example. Leslie left a review for this business saying they charged me for my food and never brought me my order, and that was it. And the owner responded to the customer, we're sorry you didn't have a better experience with us. Quality and accuracy of orders are important, so we'll be looking into what happened. Again, so sorry. So respond back personally, acknowledge what happened, maybe try to offer a sense of sincerity or something, and then respond with a personal touch, kind of just acknowledging the customer. So it just shows you're honest. Like I said, it just shows really how you value your customers and how you react in a negative situation. And then share your positive reviews. So when you get positive reviews, screenshot them. You can create different graphics and post them on your page. But by sharing your positive reviews, it just shows your customers, your followers, the kind of experiences that people are having in your business. So be proud of your positive reviews. you can screenshot them and share just like here on Instagram, or you can create graphics on something like Canva or Over and repost it. So you can repost it to, I would repost it to all your social pages because it's something exciting to really share a positive experience that your customers are having. It's really something to be proud of. So here's just a couple examples, and I'm not going to read through them all because they're pretty long, but you can definitely just screenshot your Yelp or your Google review like Diego Pops did here, and then they shared it on their Instagram stories, and then they also shared it in their highlights. So like I said earlier, create a highlight, create one for reviews, and definitely share these and save them in there. That way, when someone's on Diego Pop's Instagram page, I see they have a review highlight. I'm just wondering, since I've never been there, what their experience is like. So I'm going to tap through and kind of read what people are talking about and how their experiences went at the business. So I know we covered a lot in this so far, so I'm going to hand it back over to Kim, and I believe we'll have some Q&A pretty soon.
Yes, perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much for presenting today and providing your insight into how restaurants can leverage social media to their advantage. Everyone, Kelly will be sticking around until the very end of our presentation for our Q&A, so please feel free to continue typing questions into the chat box on the right of your screen, and we will get those answered at the end. And in the meantime, I'm going to make myself the presenter. And then we are going to bring on Richard Cox, our Director of Sales, to chat about some new updates and what's going on with i3. Let me just make sure he is, okay, perfect. All right. So, Richard, are you on?
I am on. First of all, Kelly, thank you very much. Very informative. I think that with our customers that we have out there right now, there's a lot of good things that they can take advantage of, and really appreciate you taking the time to share these ideas with everyone. Okay, first of all, I know things are challenging out there right now for all of our restaurateurs. I am seeing some positive lights with the outdoor dining you guys are doing and the takeout and delivery options. It's pretty exciting to see. I'm pretty much out at least every other night, and a lot of good things are going on. And with that being said, you know, we understand there's a lot of things that you guys need to add to your portfolio to make things a little smoother for operations. And one of the things we have available, if you're not familiar with our NCR Aloha Essentials program, is it is now NCR Aloha understands that many customers are looking for a way to future-proof their POS solution. What I mean by that is the ability that as business changes, you can add components, you can take components out, you can basically model what you want in your restaurant, and you pay for what you are using. And so we have a program that covers the software, the hardware, the services programs, overnight replacement on hardware, tech on site, and in a 5-year time frame, a complete replacement of all your key components. A very, very powerful program today that people want to know exactly, you know, what is our monthly expenses going to be, and how do we get the tools that we need today that will benefit us. And some of the packages that go along with the Essentials program is the stored value or gift card program, our loyalty, a above store maintenance. So if you have multiple locations, the ability to make your menu changes in real time, have them made ahead of time, and have those changes take effect 30 days from now. And that's our CFC product. Takeout, obviously, huge product that is important today. Online ordering. We'll be talking about the NCR Mobile Pay. Pulse, which is a real-time update of snapshot of what's happening in the restaurant, not only with the sales, but the labor, comps, voids, alerts. and above store reporting that is exceptional. So all of this is bundled. We have, heard over the years what our customers are looking for, and this then protects you and future-proofs your POS system going forward. So again, if there's interest on this, definitely fill out the surveys that Kim will be reviewing with you at the end of this presentation, and we will have our staff members follow up with you. Kim, next slide. So what we're bringing up here, obviously our world has changed a lot. Paying at the table is becoming a very, very important, if not just a basic byproduct of what we must do. So not only do we have the EMV devices that work directly and attached with the terminals that you have within the restaurants, but with the new Equinox unit, it is actually a mobile, so that the server has the ability to come up to the table. They put their server number in, put in their table number, they can pick up the check and do a payment right there at the table. And that is one of the mobile options that we have. We have a multitude of them, and the next slide goes into another product that we're rolling out extensively right now, which is NCR Mobile Pay. This is probably one of the coolest products that I have seen and been blessed to be able to work with over the years. It couldn't be any simpler. When you go ahead and print out a check, at the bottom of the check is a QR code. All the guest has to do is hover their camera over that QR code, push a button, and the check comes up. I'm able to analyze what I have purchased as a guest, and then I can go ahead and go through the payment process, put my credit card in, put a tip on, and finish up the transaction, and I can email that or text that back over to myself. Very, very simple. It works great. You guys are probably starting to see it out there in a number of the restaurants. It is extremely popular and allows, because today, contactless payment. So now the guest makes the payment. We don't have to be touching any other devices, and works wonderful. Next slide. So in addition, we understand how today's times, everyone is looking to save as much money as you can on a monthly basis. i3, who we are, we're the largest Aloha reseller in the world. We also have processing options that we can offer to you that in many, many cases, and in fact, probably 90% of the times, we typically will save a restaurateur on a monthly basis over what they're currently doing with their provider. And if this is something that you would be interested in, we would be more than happy to have one of our specialists reach out and do a free rate review for you. But we're here to help any way we can. And there may be other things that were not discussed today in this presentation. Anything that you would like a follow-up on, any assistance that you need out there, please just add that to that information that Kim's going to be providing to you, and we will have our team follow up with you. And we sure appreciate what you do for us every day. And I want everyone to stay safe and healthy, and we're here to help. Just let us know what we can do. That's all I have. Thank you, Kim and Kelly. Spot on. Great, great presentation.
Awesome. Thank you, Richard. Okay, so now I'd like to, before we close out today, go over some of the audience questions that we received in the chat box. Please feel free to continue typing in, and we will get those answered. So one moment here. First question I have is for Kelly. Is it a good idea to pay for social media on platforms like Instagram? What is your opinion on paid ads or, quote, boosting a post?
Yes, absolutely. So boosting posts would be really great to go beyond your organic reach. So you want to make sure first before you put money behind any post that you're posting consistently and you have great organic reach first. And by organic reach, that means you haven't put any money behind it. It's just you're having good analytics coming from people who are currently following you or not following you. And then you can go ahead and put money behind it. So by really diving in on your analytics and reading that, which you can see in your profile page, and understanding that really helps and goes a long ways before you start putting money behind it. And you can put money behind it. You don't have to put a lot of money behind posts. You can kind of start small and really test out what is going to work for you before you kind of just start putting money into ads. But yes, I do think it's a great idea. It helps kind of get more traffic to your page and also helps you get a bigger reach.
Awesome. Yeah, that's very interesting to know. Even for our business, it's always interesting to learn about paid ads. I see another question here. It's a little long. So it says, you mentioned using hashtags with a lot of popularity. I was previously told not to do that because it's oversaturated and content can easily get lost. What are the chances of my post being seen among millions of other posts using the same hashtag?
So it really depends on what hashtags you're using together. So if you want your post to be seen more locally, definitely use more local hashtags. If you want your post to be seen more, nationally, internationally, you can use those trending hashtags. But by kind of plugging some of each in together, we'll get more eyes on your profile.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I agree with that too. I think it's good to use a little bit of a mix. Um, let's see. Oh, someone said they were getting hungry seeing all your Instagram pictures.
Me too.
It's almost lunchtime.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, okay, someone asks, what are your thoughts on restaurants posting about political movements?
Um, if you have, it really just depends. I mean, it's a kind of a controversial topic to post about, so I think it really just depends on, what you really just want to focus on what your goal is on Instagram, okay? So kind of take it a step further. If your goal on Instagram is to get more followers, to get more customers, I mean, that's really should be your main focus. So I think obviously everyone has their own personal beliefs and whatnot. So I don't have an opinion or really suggestion for that, but I think you really just need to stick to whatever your main goal is on Instagram and Facebook, and kind of post on that.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Really mapping out your goals.
Mhm.
Let's see. We have, what social media platform do you think would be most important for restaurants to focus on in order to bring in more business?
Instagram and Facebook are definitely the top two that we recommend. Both kind of reach a different audience, but you can post the same content on both profiles. So those should be your main two to focus on. And you definitely just want to make sure you're posting consistently too, and that means anywhere from um, 3 to 5 posts a week. A post a day is great, but if you don't have it, also you want to put out the right kind of content. So you don't want to just post to post. So having, planned content in advance really helps your strategy. And we recommend using a content calendar, kind of mapping out your content a month in advance. And I have some blog posts too, Kim. I can send you with a lot of these suggestions I've given, kind of breaking down more. So I'm really happy to share that with everyone as well.
Okay, yeah, we would love that. That would be great.
Mhm.
I'm just sorting through some of these questions. I think, yeah, it looks like our last question is, with all that is going on in the world, is it a good idea to post updates about our business on social media?
Yes, Absolutely. So if your business is open, if it's open for only takeout, if you have different standards and procedures you're having to follow, definitely post and let your customers know that, especially if you are taking measures like having a limited occupancy, what you're doing to make sure people are socially distancing and kind of just staying safe and healthy. I think lets customers know that you're taking things seriously and that they can feel comfortable knowing that you're really acknowledging everything going on so they can feel comfortable coming into your restaurant.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, I think that's just about everything. As you can see, Kelly's information is below. I will be sending out a short survey via email where you can provide feedback and also get in contact with an I3 representative about our services, or get in contact with our guest presenter, Kelly, if you're interested in learning more about social media or seeing some of those blogs she was talking about. So please feel free to email me directly. It's right there, kmontgomery@i3verticals.com if you have questions. And I'm already looking forward to our next webinar. Thank you so much, Kelly, for doing this today. It was amazing to have you on, and you're very knowledgeable about social media. So I think everyone got a lot of really good takeaways from your presentation. So thank you so much.
Of course, and thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Would love to have you on again anytime.
Yes.
And yeah, thank you everyone, and have a great rest of your day. We're gonna close this out and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.